All right, y'all. So Marjorie Taylor Greene is Marjorie Taylor Greening, as you're about to see. She has a theory here on the earthquake that New York had the other day, and I wasn't there, by the way. I'm happy I wasn't there because that would terrify the shit out of me. But there was an earthquake the other day, solar eclipse as well. Let me show you what she said. This is special. This is special. So she tweeted, "God is sending America strong signs to tell us to repent. Earthquakes and eclipses and many more things to come. I pray that our country listens." Oh, wait. This person is an elected official. That's amazing to me. She's an elected official, and she has the IQ of a mosquito. Okay, I love the community note here. There are approximately 1,700 earthquakes in the U.S. every year. About 4 a day. To be fair, most of these earthquakes are way more minor than the one that hit the other day. The one that hit the other day was pretty fucking beefy. But yeah, earthquakes happen all the goddamn time. And Taiwan had one before that. Does Taiwan need to repent? Like, what are we talking about? And then it says, solar eclipses occur approximately every 18 months and are able to be predicted well in advance. Put the God thing aside for a second. Even lumping together earthquakes, which is like a natural disaster, with a solar eclipse? That's not a natural disaster. Like, nothing negative comes from the eclipse. If anything, it's this cool event. Why would you put these together? And why would you act like... I think she genuinely thinks that an eclipse is like something that's not predictable and is bad, right? Like, oh my God, there's an eclipse coming. Bitch, that's not like a hurricane or a tornado or an earthquake. It's this cool event. Like, what? She's so stupid. She's so stupid. Guys, she wrote this tweet out and hit send. It's one thing to have a thought that dumb. It's another thing to write it down and then delete it before hitting send. It's on a whole nother level to type it out and then hit send on this bitch. God is sending America strong signs to tell us to repent. Earthquakes and eclipses and many more things to come. I pray that our country listens. This is like when, remember when, what was it? I think it was after Hurricane Katrina or something. Pat Robertson said that God was pissed at us because there's like gay pride parades in New Orleans. How are you supposed to get through to people like this? It's so many layers removed from reason that I wouldn't even know where to begin. It's like, okay, first of all, Marjorie, an earthquake is bad, yes, but an eclipse is not bad. Second of all, these things happen all the time. No matter what. It's not like countries that have a very large religious population don't have any natural disasters. They have plenty, I'm sure on average, just as much as anybody else. And also, what a fucked up God this would be, right? If it's like, you're not paying me enough attention, so I'm going to destroy everything. Is that a God you really want to worship? Is that like vengeful, ruthless, petty God somebody you really want to worship? Apparently her answer is yes. But also they're confused, like, their God, Jesus, is like a hippie communist, but then also, when they talk about him like this, it's like, this is anything but a hippie communist. This is like a ruthless, vindictive, dictatorial asshole. I don't even know where to begin with this, man. I really don't. But the year 2024, and people like this are still representing Americans. It's embarrassing. I honestly thought, naively, that we were past the whole, like, well, something bad happened. We got to get right with God. It's like, how is this any different from trying to make a prediction by reading the entrails on a chicken? Right? Like, how's that any different? But this is where we are. This is where we are. So, Marjorie, thanks for the lols. One more point I wanted to make. That if we're taking this argument at face value, that God is mad at us, so he's sending earthquakes and eclipses, he's mad at us. Well, Marjorie, the epicenter of the earthquake was at Trump National Golf Club in New Jersey. So by your own logic, is like Donald Trump the one who needs to repent the most? Is he the one God is most mad at? Because the earthquake hit his golf course. That's where it was the worst. Now, I'm sure if you bring this up, this wouldn't change her mind one iota. Even though she's the one who said God is mad, sending the earthquakes, doing the eclipse, etc. Well, if that was true, He's most mad at Donald Trump. That would be undeniable. But I'm sure she won't even engage with that fact because she's a fucking moron. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.